There's new Apple laptops coming out. They registered 7 laptop models, and they registered them with the Eurasian Economic Commission. This is something I guess you have to do if you're going to sell laptops in that geography. And within those models, there's probably boring ones like pre-existing models that are just going to have new versions, including possibly the 12-inch MacBook. But there's also a rumor about this 16-inch MacBook Pro, which supposedly, if the rumors are to be believed, could give you a much better, much more modern screen-to-body ratio on a laptop from what you're currently getting with the MacBook Pro, fitting a bigger display in a smaller footprint. So this is the one that most people are excited about, probably would have the highest resolution, highest quality display that Apple's put in, a 16-inch as well as a 16.5-inch. But you know me, if they don't touch that keyboard, then I can't touch that laptop. At this moment right now, it's too many bad experiences. So maybe they can rework those key switches as well while they're at it. I highly recommend it, Apple. I mean, what are we doing at this point? Keep saying that you're making changes, but then you're also stating in the same breath that you're going to expedite the repair process for people who are affected, which to me implies you fully expect this problem to continue. I don't like that vibe. That's not really for me. So hopefully, if they've reworked, if this 16.5 MacBook Pro is a thing, then hopefully it doesn't just come with a better display, screen-to-body ratio, modern components, but also that keyboard gets a little attention. That's going to be a must for me to be interested. The expectation is that they'll be announced in the fall, perhaps during an event in September or October, so right around the same time period as that Mate X that we just mentioned in the previous segment there. I think it'll happen. I think these laptops have to get modernized in the sense of screen-to-body ratio, for example. We were talking recently about the MateBook product. It's got that crazy slim screen-to-body ratio. Of course, we have this device that I recently featured from Lenovo, S940, and this thing as well, this ridiculous screen-to-body ratio. I'll showcase it right there. Look at that. That thing is all screen. So you get this. Look how slim the bezel is over here on this side. It's barely there. Same as on the top. In fact, they had to poke the camera out the top. Those of you just listening, you can't see this, but I'm talking about a very ultra-portable notebook. You can check the video on Unbox Therapy. And it maintains a 13-inch display in a crazy small form factor because they're able to shrink that bezel down. So I think Apple needs to take notes here, actually has to implement some of this stuff fairly rapidly because that's what's happening in the PC laptop marketplace. And they're kind of lagging in that department. So there's the MateBook X. I mean, that's a crazy slim bezel on that display. So we should see that happening in Apple laptops fairly soon, as this suggests September, October, around that range.